welcome to the post-match press conference for Mount Pleasant FA versus O&M FC. Mount Pleasant winning the game by 2-0. Ends the group with a perfect record of 4 wins from 4 clean sheets as well, 12 points. O&M also through based on the result in the other game. We have with us head coach Theodore Whitmore. We'll open the floor now for questions.
Coach, a 2-0 victory. You came into this match, first of all, already qualified for the semi-finals. How pleasing are you with the result?
I'm very pleased with the result. I think we would have achieved our objective by coming out of the group stage and qualify for the next stage. Pleasing thing, again, we hadn't conceded for the past 4 games, and that is something I must commend the team for. So very pleased with the result tonight.
A couple of chances went a begging, where the scoreline could have been better. Disappointed?
Yes, I think we need to be more clinical in the final third. We could have scored probably 3 more, 4 more goals, but again, you have to leave some for the semi-finals.
Yes, coach. Much change in the starting lineup, especially in the attacking third. Think you got what you wanted here tonight from the players?
Well, I would say changes in it was a more pleasant team who go up there, and we have players who want to give game time, so it was fitting for this game to introduce them.
And how much is a statement going into the semi-finals for the other teams? Score 7 goals, none against, solid performance through the commission. How much you think that says about your aspirations?
Well, again, we want to be consistent. And each game we want to improve as a team. Are we pleased? No. We can get better. We want to get better. So again, teams have to know now when they come to play against Mount Pleasant what they are up against.
4 games in, coach. Are you pleased where the team is at? Or think that there's room for improvement?
There's always room for improvement. As I said, we can't be too comfortable. We can't get too complacent. So we just have to keep pushing the guys and get what we want out of them, get the desired result.
Anything in particular you have identified that you want to iron out before the start of the next round, coach?
Well, there are some concern, in terms of in the final third. We need to be more organized, especially when we lose possession of our pressing. 2 times this afternoon we have the opposition came out from a corner, from a Mount Pleasant corner. So that is something that we want to look at.
Tonight he made a substitution, Nugent coming on. I remember him playing under 17 just last year. With the team's aspirations this season, there's going to be a lot of games coming in. How much can you trust these youth players to really come in and give you more experienced players time to rest in these kind of games?
Well, the depth is important. We are in 2 competition now. Now our focus is in the Premier League, so the depth, injury, recovery, everything we have to take into consideration. So, hence, we have the young players.
Certainly, you would have say objective achieved for the first round of the competition, though, coach.
Yes, definitely. We would have achieved our objective by coming out of the group stage and not conceding any goal.
Are you missing Franco at this stage?
Yes, but again, it give other players opportunity to step up. Mount Pleasant doesn't depend on any one player. So any player go out there have to give 110%.
Talk about injury sports. Any timeline for return of Mr. Brown?
He'll be back shortly. Doing some work, so he'll be back shortly.
And just a follow up on Brian's question, coach. Obviously, you're out, Sully McCullough, an experienced leader. What does it say though to you about your team that they were able to, step up with a senior player like that a leader out of the squad?
Well, again, Mr. McCullough has left a foundation for us to build on, and you see now Green who have taken up that mantle, so it's just for him with a little bit more time, you know, he'll be the one to replace a Sule Makala.
Any more questions?
All right, thank you.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right, thank you
thanks.
so much. That's Coach.
Yeah.